there's a song by this guy named James Blake that I was listening to. I downloaded yesterday, and it is it is so peculiar. It's such an unbelievably interesting place. It's not pop on any level. It's never going to be pop music, his stuff. It will always be obscure, probably, and edgy, and peculiar, and to me, it's like totally magical, and I love that. And I feel like there's some kind of magical music. I write music as well, and create all kinds of, I make art too, and I feel like there's some kind of magical, recurring thing about like magical spaces or magical places, or like music from another planet or something. Like, what would music sound like if like we actually met Martians and like dealt with, their culture, and they had like, oh, come listen to our music, and it would be totally like unbelievably different than anything we're creating here. That's some of what James Blake's music sounds like to me. It just feels like it's bordering on the extraterrestrial or something. And there's something extremely important in all this to me. So let's pause. I want to pause for a second. Let's go ahead and get a little A, because we still don't have it yet. Like, what are we coaching on? What does this guy want? You could probably make it up right now and probably be really close, but I want to get much more clarity.
Okay.
Ask a question. What do you really want?
So this all sounds very juicy. What is it you would actually like to be coached on today? There's so many elements there.
I want to be like re-inspired. Like, it's so it feels like a more powerful question is what do I want to, then what do I want to be coached on is what do I really want? Like, just we're already coaching, so let's just like what do I want? I want to make this extraterrestrial music. I want to like to make the time to make this music.
Wow.
And I want to make it, and I want to put out records of this music, and I don't give a rat's ass, 100,000 copies sell. I don't care about that. I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to share something with you in a moment. So what's the little A?
To make some time to create this wonderful music.
Yeah, great. So yeah, it's like either making this music or make the time. Great, perfect. So I'm going to share a concept with you called Ping Ping that I have. It's a creative idea. So Ping Ping is what
P-I-N-G?
Yeah, Ping, P-I-N-G. So Ping Ping, this is just a concept or a headspace. So Ping Ping is like when I could show you a piece of artwork that I made, and I could point to it and show you and say, it is not open for discussion whether or not this is good. It's just good. Like, I think it's perfect in every way. And you could have people come from all over the world, the heaviest kings and presidents and great art critics, and they could all tell me it was bad, and it's just not open for discussion. I'm 100% clear that it's an awesome, fantastic, perfect piece of artwork to me. So that's what's going on. That's Ping. And then another Ping is when it shows up in the world for other people like that. It doesn't have to be everyone. So when I make something that pings, and then there's Ping Ping would be that it would, that for a number of other people it would show up that way as well.
Got it.
That's when a person, to me, is the ultimate of success is when you've created Ping Ping. Like, I think it's not open for discussion. It's awesome, and check that out. It shows up for other people as desirable as well, or that it works out there in the world as well.
Got it.
So I'm interested in Ping Ping. But the first and most important thing is Ping to me. I just want to I want to make things that are not open for discussion in regards to myself, thinking they're like beautiful and refined manifestations of what I'm trying to create. So I want you to write down the little A if you don't have it written down. Okay, so here's what I want to do is I want to get into the skill drill piece.
Yep.
So I want to just do hardcore level 2 listening, which is to take the words once again that I'm saying that feel like they have the most potency.
Right.
And we'll go ahead and create questions from that. So let's go ahead and create a question now based on what you know, what I've already delivered out. And then we can go from there, and you can, we'll do the level 2 things.
Well, what does creativity mean to you?
Yeah, great question. Wide open. Okay, so let's see what words stick out. So creativity to me is like wow, I just had such an interesting feeling. Like I just wanted to like start making noises and like I want to give you like this super, it means so much to me. It's such a high value to me that I like want to like explode in the explanation of it. And then I felt like embarrassed, like I didn't want to do it. So so I'm just going to, with your permission, is like just see what happens.
Sure.
So it's like I can create universes. I can like take all the elements that exist and smash them together and smear them and rip them apart and reassemble them and screw them together and then display them in such a way where people just won't even believe that what they're looking at or hearing is it's possible. It's like I feel like I'm a small god or something, and I can like play with all these components in the creation, and the possibilities are endless. Like I just love dreaming about the possibilities. There's just so much out there, or above, or available, and so creativity is like finding and creating realms, or either finding them or creating them, and then inviting people to come and just sit or experience or be inside of that place. And I don't know. I feel like I feel so much. I keep using the word feel. Like I feel so much about it, and it doesn't. There's something that hasn't matured yet that wants to mature.
Mm-hmm.
About the way that I present it to people, or whether other people matter or not, and maybe people really, really matter. So there's some like relationship to the creative thing that it just feels like it wants to develop or go somewhere, go farther.
So when I heard you earlier, your voice really softened when you were talking about dreaming.
Uh-huh.
How does the dreaming fit in with all of this?
Great. So I want you to create two more questions using other words that stuck out too. So dreaming's great.
I had them in my head. I didn't write them down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Even if you didn't write it, it's fine. Does anything else stick out?
Yeah, I did. And, how important it was is this important for other people at all? Or maybe it's for people who really do matter. So what's the difference between the people who matter and the people who don't really matter?
I don't know if there's a difference between if there are some that do and some that don't. So I think the question might be something like, do people matter, or what's important about other people in your art, your work, or something like that?
Okay, that's a good question. Should I ask it?
I'm going to hold on to a few different questions that you're asking.
Okay.
Go ahead and any other word that stuck out or any other concept that stuck out?
Yeah, there were some earlier, and I can't remember them.
Yeah, just take a moment and see if anything pops up. If not, you're doing great.
Well, I guess what about talking about creativity is so embarrassing for you?
Wow. Good question.